Because I know my dryer back at my mom's, I used to drop things behind there all the time, and I'd have to think about, is it worth getting it? Or do I just leave it there in the graveyard of other things I've forgotten?
Write this off.
To it's a loss.
The gods of lost clothes.
I'll buy another one,
Shoot, I reached down into the tsunami of dryer lint.
Exactly, because it was just so hard to get back there.
Oh, yeah, I understand that.
Maybe this tank top will fit the guy from Best Buy who comes to
replace the dryer.
For the new one.
This is the Woody and Jim Show podcast, a daily recap of everything you missed.
There was a state of panic yesterday for a brief while when Google went down.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to know anything about anything. We want to look it up and be able to know something without really knowing anything. And we couldn't do that.
There was 5 of us in a room, and literally within seconds, everybody goes, is Google down? Google's down. Google's down.
Google.
I'm wondering if it was like a high load of traffic because there was so much news going on last night.
There was a lot that went on late in the day yesterday.
The FBI raided Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort, and Ezra Miller got charged with something for the... He's like about 8 times a day that happens.
Yeah, it's really sad.
That is the one thing that I actually saw. He got charged with burglary.
Yeah,
for,
but I don't
stealing alcohol.
But they still don't have him. I think he's still on the run.
They haven't,
He's America's menace. So all this stuff went down, and you looking at me like you haven't heard about all the other stuff, Zach, that I texted you about. I actually texted
Jim
everyone on the
show.
Sent
a group text last night at like 8:30.
I said, here's all these news things going on.
Look, it's a big day in justice.
You don't read my texts?
I just read it for the first time just now, and none of it makes sense to me.
Because it all refers to things you don't know about.
The FBI raided and searched Mar-a-Lago. What is a Mar-a-Lago?
Oh, Zach.
It's
a small African bird.
Yeah. And they raided.
How did they raid a bird?
They just had enough.
I can't. I've had enough.
We're finally going to take that little bird down.
I listed off a bunch of headlines, and you understood the Ezra Miller one.
That was the only one, and then you said something about Arbery murders to life.
Yeah, some people got sentenced for murder.
I read Arby's.
Arby's?
Oh,
because you're always thinking Arby's, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Zach.
This is sad.
I have no words.
Do you know what this is like to have this weird family of people? This is very strange. People, I'm talking to the listeners. Do you have any idea what it's like to be in a room? You think Zach is your favorite person on the show. Do you know what it's like to be here with him all the time?
Painful. It's painful to even be in my own brain. I can't imagine being outside of it. It sounds even worse.
It's a lot.
Next time somebody says Zach is my favorite, you say, well, hang out with him for a day.
And then we'll be like, are you okay?
You won't be okay.
No.
Yeah.
He is
be
angrily uninformed.
You will never be the same.
I don't watch the news, bro.
You work on a radio station for a morning show.
It's we're supposed
It is
to kind
part of your
all
job
the
to
things
know
that
what's
are going on.
happening.
Not to dwell on things, but you need to be somewhat aware of things going on around you.
I am now. Thank you.
You're so very welcome. See, we're educational for the listeners and for Zach.
Exactly.
Right.
And
Everyone's learning.
Just remember, if it sounds like we're talking down to you as a listener, we're not.
That's not.
We're talking
trying
to
to
Zach.
explain
Zach.
it to Zach.
Trying
It's
to
always
mansplain
Zach.
it to me.
Yeah.
Please.
Yes.
Do you read my texts? I mean, you just
He does
read
have over 2,000 unread text messages. I learned this yesterday.
2,000 unread
just read
texts?
it now.
I did just read it this morning. There are 2,564 unread texts.
That's deliberate.
No, it's not deliberate. It's just if I feel like responding to you, then I will. And if I don't, then I don't.
That's literally deliberate.
Yeah.
It's not like
That's the definition.
You just
of
That is-
deliberate.
that's fine.
That's actually, you
deliberate.
read the definition in the dictionary.
deliberate
of
would
deliberate.
be like, hey, I saw your name pop up. That means I'm not going to respond directly to you.
Deliberate means on purpose. I didn't respond on purpose.
If it's not something I need to respond to, then I don't respond. If
So
it's
for
like
2,000 things that you didn't need to respond to?
Yeah.
yeah, like
Just-
the end of a conversation. Hey, have a good day. What do you want me to say? You too?
Well, that
Well,
would
no,
be nice.
that'd mean you read it.
That'd be just, yeah.
Hand me your phone. Here's
No.
one from 2016 from your mom that says, "My house is on fire. Help."
call the police. That's not a me problem.
I mean, I am with Zach on that one. Like, I cannot help you, ma'am.
Do you have like read receipts on your phone?
I do.
So we know if you've read it.
Exactly.
Okay. So it's really our fault for not responding.
We screwed up. Tried to communicate with you.
Yeah.
Everything is your
Human
fault.
level.
Yeah. We messed up, you guys. We trusted it.
Trending. Here's what's trending this morning with Woody and Jim on 107.5 The River.
Brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Zach.
Just an FYI, a new study says that your brain is not meant to be awake after midnight. They're actually saying that staying up late like triggers changes in the brain and make people view the world more negatively. So,
Makes
if
sense.
you're a night owl, stop doing that.
Makes you grumpy.
Okay, you got it, Zach. On it.
Just go to bed. So, there's
Just go to bed.
Yeah. Jim, what you got?
In an unprecedented move, the FBI raided former President Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate and searched his house. And a source familiar to Reuters news service said the raid appeared to be tied to Trump's removal of classified records from the White House. Trump said by tweet, after working and cooperating with the relevant government agency, this unannounced raid of my home was not necessary or appropriate. They even broke into my safe.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yep. I guess if they're looking for something,
They're raiding, but they're going to leave the safe alone.
they're probably going to go to the place where you
Don't look at
people
that place
put
that
stuff.
probably keeps stuff they want to hide. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I guess. Ricky, what you got?
So we might be getting an old feature back on our new iPhones.
Okay.
So a while back, they got rid of the battery percentage on the status bar on the top of your phone.
That made me so mad.
Really? Like, you like it?
Yeah.
It gives me anxiety. I don't like it. I was happy when they got rid of it because I was like, I don't need to see the actual percentage. If I just look at the battery and I know that it's about to die, that's great. I don't need to know the actual percentage. It gave me anxiety.
Yeah, it's still on there. It's just not in the front in your face.
Yeah,
Right.
like
You
you
have
can
to,
pull
like,
it
do that
down to see
control.
it.
You have
so
to go
that
look
was
for
great
it.
for people like me who it gives anxiety. Well, now they're working on possibly adding it back. It'll be slightly different this time.
Bring
It's
it
not
back.
going to be the percentage that's right next to the battery. It'll actually be the percentage inside of the battery. So you won't see it as blatant and in your face as it was before. It's like going to be very small, but they're toying with it. They have like a beta that has it. So there's a possibility it's coming back. There are a few iPhones that won't get it. If you want to go check out which ones will not have this updated feature, you can go to 1075theriver.com, keyword Ricky.
Okay.
I'm excited for
Most
it.
of Twitter hates this idea.
I hate it.
It's too anxiety filling. Yeah.
Because then you know that you only have 23%. Like, that gives me anxiety.
It's like when your gas is half empty, you automatically fill it up. When my phone says 50%, you automatically charge it.
You can get the same from a picture. I would have thought that you would have liked avoiding reading and math.
No, it's either no. If it's like halfway and it's just the bar, you don't know if it's 43 or 47%. I need to know how much time I have left.
I think the only time I panic for something like that, if I'm at a concert or something, I know that my phone is dying.
Yeah.
So, like, I have no place to charge it.
Yeah. It's no fun.
Woody and Jim in the morning on 107.5 The River.
Okay, this is pretty amazing, and it sounds like something that was made up or doing special effects for a movie, but it's absolutely true. I found this on TikTok. We reposted it if you follow Woody and Jim Show on Instagram. A dog was on a boat out at sea and fell off.
Aw.
And the dog, I'm not kidding, leaps onto the back of a dolphin, and the dolphin brings the dog back to the boat.
Like the
Wait.
dolphin almost went like, "Eek, come on, hop on."
Yeah, the dolphin says, "I got this,"
And
took the dog back to the boat. And then at the end, it's so sweet. The dog like turns around and like kisses the dolphin.
Oh, it's a little thank you.
It is such a heartwarming, just unbelievable thing. We've watched it over and over.
it sounds like a cartoon.
It does. It sounds like
that we
something
made up.
Yeah.
But it's real, and the video is right there. If you follow Woody and Jim Show on Instagram,
dolphins are known to be like retrievers.
Oh, they're super
really
smart.
People's phones have fallen in the ocean, and a dolphin's brought it up to them. There's video of that. They
They've
like
circled
retrieve
people who
everything.
were like in danger of being attacked by a shark.
Right,
They're
right.
very smart creatures.
They're very smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Much smarter than humans.
I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Never built any hospitals.
that's hard.
Or written
Yeah,
any
that's
books
true,
or anything,
yeah.
but they're smart in their own
If
way.
they had opposable thumbs, they'd do all that.
Yeah.
It really will be the best thing you see all day. Check out Woody and Jim Show on Instagram and see that. That's what's making us happy this morning with Woody and Jim on 107.5 The River. Congratulations, Jim. According to someone, you've made it, sir.
Yeah, our friend Tasha, who used to work on the show and we're still friends with, she had to move because of family reasons to Idaho.
Yeah, she's in Boise.
Yeah. And we still, we'll chat back and forth, we'll DM and stuff. And she had said something on Instagram that one of the greatest milestones a person can achieve in life is having a fridge in the garage devoted to mostly just like soda and snacks
yes.
that you can offer to people.
Uh-huh.
And I said, that just happened to us. We had to replace a fridge, but when we took it out, it started working again. So I said, leave it in the garage. And now I have it filled with Diet Cokes and Pepsis and 7-Up and stuff, and I can just tell
White
people
Claw?
stuff.
Where's the booze, bro?
Oh, yeah. There's that out there,
Okay,
too.
good.
Yeah.
That's locked away for
But,
safety.
yeah, her response was, and you literally are a king. You are the house people want to visit. And then she wrote out like a script of people, like a movie script of what it would be like as people walk into my garage and or talk about
This is intense.
She says,
Yeah.
She says, quote, "You been to Jim's? No, not yet. Why? He's got a fridge with drinks in it in his garage." And she said, "Hell yeah, I love houses like that." And then she just called me rich folk.
Yes, that is a rich folk
You
thing to
are
do.
some bougie rich
You
folk.
mentioning
Yeah.
that makes me realize I've made it too, because I've had a refrigerator in the garage for a long time.
Okay,
Wow.
so they're both
Yeah.
rich.
That we
We're
got-
poor.
Rich folk.
That we got it
Fun
from
thing.
the Sears Scratch and
Rich
Dip
folk.
store.
Well,
I'm just saying that's the ultimate smackdown, honestly, because Woody was like, I've had it for years. Where you been, bro?
yeah. Well, like I said, I didn't know how blessed I was.
So Woody
until
and Jim
this.
bougie off.
Yeah, right?
Do you also have a chest freezer in your garage?
No.
I got that.
So you got me beat. You got me beat.
I gotta admit, I haven't opened it since my divorce is final.
Oh,
so
God. So what's in there?
There's a body in there, isn't there?
Yeah, it's my ex-wife. We can all dream.
I mean, I will say, I agree with Tasha here. You have made it.
No, it is awesome. I remember as a kid, we never had anything like that, but there was one kid's house that you would go over to, and they'd say, "Oh, help yourself to a drink in the fridge. What would you like?" And they would look like a better.
Oh, yeah.
It looked better than a 7-Eleven
Yeah.
or whatever. And I'm going, "Oh my God, this is the most amazing house I've ever been to."
It's like the houses you go to at Halloween. They give you full-size candy bars,
Right.
Yeah.
and 12-ounce sodas.
Exactly.
You're going like, "Oh my God,
Yeah, don't
you're
worry.
just living the life of luxury."
You guys
sorry.
have definitely made it in life.
Okay.
You're
Ricky,
still
we'll
getting
just
fun
stay
size
peasants.
this
Yeah,
Halloween.
we are the peasants. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's on fire, but it's fine.
Just
Well, luckily we have lots of cold drinks in the garage.
Oh, thank God for you guys.
Woody, we need to pose like Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott in front of their jets, but we're just in
Your
front
fridge
of
or
our
my
fridges.
fridge?
Your fridge or my fridge.
Yes.
yes.
Time for men and women to answer questions for gender wars.
All right, limbering up, ready to play our game for the ladies in the audience. We have Autumn in Clarksville. Hello, Autumn.
Hello.
Hi.
I wish it were autumn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to wear cute scarves and drink, pumpkin spice things.
Exactly.
For the guys, we have Jason in Murfreesboro. Hey, Jason.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good.
All right, here's a Get Acquainted question provided to us from one of our helpful listeners. We'll start with you, Autumn. If you had a thermostat for the outside weather, what would you set it at?
Probably 69.
69.
Okay, Autumn.
Okay. And let's hopefully get a less creepy reaction from Zach when Jason answers the same question. If you had a thermostat for outside, what would you set it at?
I'd say about 74.
Okay.
74?
Okay.
A little warmer.
Like a little warm.
That's
Yeah.
hot.
That's not hot.
It's hot now, Zach.
True.
If it's not too much humidity.
Yeah.
Take
It's
it.
nice.
All right. Remember, you have screw. You can use one screw during the game. If you don't know the answer to the question, you don't think your opponent knows it either, yell out screw.
Here we go. We start with a multiple choice question for both of you. Autumn, what do they call the space under the hood of an electric car where you can store things? Is it called the torque, the trunk, or the frunk?
Oh, God. Trunk.
No, it's called the frunk. It's the front trunk.
The front.
Can't give that to you.
You know, it sounds like a Dr. Seuss book.
Yeah, right?
All right, Jason. What does an Ulta store sell? Is it shoes, makeup, or lingerie that you'll find there?
You said Ulta?
Yes.
That is beauty supplies, makeup.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Autumn, you can bounce back with this one. What color shirt does Tiger Woods always play golf in on Sundays?
Red.
Red is
It
right.
is red.
Good job.
Okay, Jason, back to you. What night of the week does ABC show new episodes of The Bachelorette?
Oh. Is it Mondays?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
By the skin
Good
on
guess.
your teeth, you got it
Sure
right.
Okay. It's a 2-1 lead for Jason, right?
And both of you still have your screws left. You got to get this one right to stay in the game, Autumn. What would a guy use a Windsor knot on?
Windsor knot.
A Windsor knot.
A tie.
A tie.
Yeah.
That's exactly
His
right.
necktie. Good job.
All right, it's all tied up at 2. Jason, you get this when you win. If not, we go to overtime.
If you have a Polly Pocket, what do you have, Jason?
Oh, that's isn't it a mirror?
No, it's a little doll. I used to have so many Polly
right.
Pockets.
Yeah. In those little houses.
And the little pieces that get lost or get eaten by the dog.
Yeah,
You know-
inevitably.
You know when you second guess yourself and you know the right answer? That's what I just did.
Did you just talk yourself out of the right answer? Oh,
I sure
gosh.
did.
Excuses are excuses. You still got it wrong.
Zach!
Ouch. That's vicious.
I think Jason was trying to help everybody out.
Yeah.
You know, by saying go
Yeah.
with your gut instincts. You know, it was,
My God.
it was a more you know moment.
He was kind of like trying to help everybody with his experience.
We
And
apologize for
we're
Zach.
Sorry about his rash jumping down your throat. Jesus.
It's
Come on.
All right, we have a tie. That means we break the tie. We name that tune. Up to 10 seconds, Autumn. How many seconds will you need to name a song?
5.
5 seconds. What do you think, Jason?
3.
3.
Ooh.
Wow.
Autumn?
Less than 3?
No.
She's like, I know better.
3 seconds, Jason.
I was hoping she'd go too.
We have faith in you, Jason.
Yeah, we give you 3 seconds of this. You got to give us the name of the song. Just gonna play it once. Here it comes.
That I used to know.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
yeah,
you were
yeah.
completing the...
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. It's somebody who used to know.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And it's some song that we used to hear over and over.
And
the
over
last
and
few
over
days.
and over again.
And it's one we used as a tiebreaker last time.
Yeah,
Yep.
That Zach never changed.
it's
And we're
music
still
history.
giving him the win. Even though he didn't say the name of the song. That's literally the name of the,
So-
the job. Is name
you
that
felt,
tune.
You felt bad for treating him so harshly, and now you try to make up for it.
No, I'm not making up for it. I'm saying he shouldn't have won. He did not name the song. That's the name
While
of the
we
game.
put Zach back into his cage,
Wow.
we would like to tell
I
you...
did say it's somebody I used to know, but did I win or lose?
You won.
You won.
You won.
Just
Don't
find what
listen to
Zach
Zach.
says. Yeah,
you have a
won.
pair of
Rule
tickets.
of thumb is never listen to Zach.
Yes. August 16th, you're going to see Michael Bublé at Bridgestone Arena. Enjoy those tickets. Have fun. Jason, you done good.
Yeah.
We loved having you on, Autumn. Please play again. So sorry for that guy over there.
Zach, yeah. Play again tomorrow morning at 7:20.
We are a divided America, but we have a goal for the next 20 minutes, and we need your help.
Yes.
regardless of your political, religious, or whatever beliefs, we want to find things that we can all agree on.
Uh-huh.
Okay? So
Give us something to believe in.
think about it. Something that we can all go, yeah.
That's cool. We all like that.
Okay.
I'm going to give you an example.
Okay.
This is one I thought about. Finding $20 in that old coat pocket
Yeah.
is an awesome
We
thing.
all
That's a
agree.
win.
That's really cool.
Okay? We can all agree that's a good thing.
Okay.
So put your thinking hats on
This is hard.
and get talking to us.
It's hard to find something redeemable.
Join us in this group chat, will you?
All right. We have Adrian in Brentwood. Hey there.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good.
Good. Good morning.
So
Give us
what's,
something we can all agree on.
regardless of our beliefs, we all agree.
Well, I was just going to say we could all agree that the traffic was way better during the lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Accurate.
I think
Yes.
there's no debate there.
Right.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's
I'm a-
back to
I'm a
being too
medical
people-y
courier.
now.
You're a what? I'm sorry?
Yeah. I was going to say I'm a medical courier, so I drive all day. And
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember when the roads were ghost town. It was really weird at first, and then it was really, really nice.
Yeah.
Everyone get out of the way.
Are you
Yeah.
in traffic right now?
I am not, but I was yesterday, and I will be later. It's a fact.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
so
fact.
sorry to hear
You will
that.
be later, and you will be late
Yeah.
wherever you need to go.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
That's possible.
All right,
Yeah.
let's give it to her. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
you're
that one
right.
We can all agree that
And
is.
thank
that
you
is
for the work
truth.
you do. That's great.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We had a
Call again.
text 64895. Put WJ in the message so it gets to us. Standard message and data rate supply. Also, add your name so we can give you a shout out.
Oh, yeah.
This is perfect. Animal adoption. Nothing better than bringing that sweet baby home to their forever home.
Yeah, we can agree on that.
We all like
Yeah.
dogs and cats.
There's people out there that hate them, though. Dogs and cats. I mean, like they have fears and all this. I don't know
Yeah.
if I can give that one. I mean, like I agree. But
I mean, I
but
think
could
we-
everyone agree?
Even if they don't like animals, I still feel like they could agree
Yeah.
that it's great that
That
they're
when someone who
adopted to
does
someone
love,
else.
yeah.
Okay. All
They,
right.
they can agree that it's great that somebody adopts those animals, except for that.
Even if
Yeah.
it's not them.
Yeah.
So they don't have
Exactly.
to bring it home.
Yeah.
Those animals are in somebody else's house.
Somebody else taking
Okay.
care of them.
All right, then. Oh, we got one texted in saying from Matt in Bowling Green saying, I think we'd all agree that it's great when you wake up and you think you're running late and then you realize you still got 20 minutes until your alarm goes off.
Yup.
It's the best
That's
feeling
amazing.
ever.
That's the best sleep ever.
I'm just gonna, that goes right to the
Yeah,
bell.
yeah.
Absolutely. We have one on the 107.5 The River Facebook page. I don't know if everybody's going to agree on this, but
Okay.
Rose absolutely had room for Jack on the floating door.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
James
Yes.
Cameron said no, and he made the movie.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
well,
must
he's a big
know.
dodo. If you
Yeah.
see the actual door, there's plenty of room.
I feel
I think
that she could have
Rose-
scooched over.
Mm-hmm.
She'd like to spread out. She
Could have scooted over, but
she wanted to put her feet up.
had there been another person on the door, would it have been able to hold the weight? It would have
Yeah.
sunk at that point.
See,
Not with Leo. He weighed like 3 pounds.
and Jack was
When it
already
was wet.
He's always already frozen from the shoulders down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So
There's plenty
I
of
don't- I
room
don't
on that
think-
door.
As much
We
as,
all know it.
We
as much
cannot
as I agree, I think it gets it doesn't get a total agreement at all.
no.
I think this is one of those ones where, yeah, sure, some, but not all.
You
Yeah.
guys are
Nope.
ridiculous.
There is another text that we got from Jennifer. She said, "Can we all agree that there are way too many streaming services to keep up with?"
Yes, there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
we all
It
agree
really
on
is.
that.
Yeah, we just had that. We had the contest on Friday, I think. That
It's
where,
too much.
Where we were just naming things and making a bunch of them up, and nobody
Yeah.
could tell the difference.
Yeah, too many
there's-
streaming services, and I will say, proud of myself, I pay for none of them.
Well, because you use like my Hulu.
I
and,
do.
Yeah, you have that guy John's Netflix.
I have a listener's Netflix.
Yeah.
I pay for none of I have all of them, but I pay for none
Out
of
of
them.
control.
And you
Man,
say,
I think we can
cheap.
all agree that Zach is unhinged.
Okay, yes, I believe so. Even Zach would have to agree with that.
Nope.
Well, that's just a sign that you're unhinged.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just proved the point.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Zach.
Do you want another one? No.
Somebody tweeted us, babies in glasses, the cutest.
They are so cute.
Oh, yeah, with their little baby glasses, the ones that go around their head.
They're precious.
I don't know.
They look so cute.
I don't know.
You
And their
don't
little
like babies in glasses? Do you like puppies in sweaters? It's the same thing.
He's right. Also, then the babies can finally see.
But then again, as
But they
parents,
haven't been tested. They're
Babies?
They're
Yes,
props.
they have.
yeah.
They're not props. What?
I think this is like calendars.
The baby can't sit in the eye doctor and go, is it better like this or like this? Is it better like this or like this?
Because all I can do
Y'all
is
are
go,
nuts.
I don't know. I think it's a lie.
I don't know. As a parent, that would have to replace the glasses after they get broke every week.
So apparently that's something we
Adorable.
cannot agree
Oh,
on.
my goodness.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Now we go back to Titanic.
So somebody said on Facebook that we could all agree on, as a nation, that Rose definitely had room for Jack to get on the door
she
at
could
the
have
end of
scooted over
Titanic.
and let him jump on there and float on the door.
Yep.
And there was some debate.
Yeah.
Even the director of the movie said no, it wasn't possible.
We had text saying Mythbusters did an episode where they did a Titanic special where they showed that, yes, you could support two people on that floating
See?
door.
See, no,
Told y'all.
How do doors float?
but this
Because they're
show-
made of wood.
They're, oh my god.
They float.
I know, but if you have two people on them, then that's a lot of body weight on them.
Yeah, but maybe
then therefore two people cannot be supported by this door.
They can. Mythbusters literally
Yeah.
showed that they can.
Oh, so we're believing Mythbusters.
They're scientists or something like that.
They're not scientists.
They're
They're
like
really smart
scientists.
people.
Okay, just to make this even more confusing and to prove that there is no agreement on this, let's go to. We have a text from Matt.
Right, he's the one that started this whole thing, and he said, you know what? Jack was just in Rose's imagination.
No, we're not going there.
He's
I'm
of
not
the
doing this.
He's of the theory that he was never there.
I'm not doing
that
this.
she loved him so much she visualized him there. But
I mean, I
he
can
was
totally
already
see that. She
at
did
the
have
bottom of the
psycho
sea.
ex-girlfriend eyes.
I'm not doing this
Did she?
conversation.
Crazy ex-girlfriend, yeah.
She had crazy
just a little
ex-girlfriend
bit.
eyes.
Just a little bit. But this does help your case because if Jack was imaginary, she could have fit as many Jacks
Oh,
as
yeah.
she wanted on that door.
And I bet she did.
I have room for all my imaginary friends on this floating door.
This is insanity.
We do also have two people on the phone that we
Okay.
need to see if we can agree on.
All right, we need some agreement here.
All right.
Something we can all agree on. We need this, all of us as a people.
Oh my goodness.
Scott is on line 1.
Hey, Scott, how you doing?
Good.
Okay, give us something we can all agree on.
I think we can all agree that we need a second Paula Dean's at Opry Mills.
We
Oh,
didn't need
Zach-
the first one.
Zach says no, and not even the.
Well, Zach has a personal history of Paula Dean. Guys, apparently she stood him up for something.
Okay.
You were going to interview Paula Dean and she didn't show up or something?
She was supposed to come on this show.
Oh, that's right.
And she never showed up. So I
Yeah.
went to her book signing at Barnes & Noble.
To confront her and ask her
confront
why
her.
she didn't
Yeah.
show up.
Oh my
And
god.
she had you escorted out by security.
You were there.
Okay, wait, Scott, have you ever actually eaten at Paula Dean's?
No, I just watch all the people go in.
But you never see them come out, do you?
Cardiac arrest.
Everybody else leaves in an ambulance.
She's serving people! She's serving
God.
people!
That was,
Thank you, Scott.
that's an odd one. But
Well then.
no agreement there.
Kat is in Antioch. Hi, Kat.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Give us
morning.
something we can all believe in and agree on.
I think we can all agree that we need an extra day in the weekend.
3-day
Yep.
weekend?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
3-day weekend, a day in between Sunday and Monday, get ready for the work or, school week since school started back. But I
right.
think that we need an extra day in the weekend.
I'm
Well,
with you, Kat.
I definitely agree with you, but in my mind, I'm thinking then Tuesday becomes Monday. And so you start
No, we
dreading
fine.
still hate Monday.
always
We
gonna
would just
have a
add
Monday.
another day in there.
I'm fine with it.
Just call it like Slurge Day or
You
something.
can't just not slurge. Where did that come from? It's not even like you put two words together that are
I
like
don't even know.
words.
For Ricky and Zach, every Thursday is Slurs Day.
That's right. Right after about half a dozen White Claws, everything is Slurs Day.
Exactly.
Facts. Those are facts.
Thank you, Kat. You're brilliant.
I agree.
Yeah.
I can agree with you on that.
I agree, definitely.
We are coming together on
weekends.
We need people like you in Washington.
Yes.
Thanks,
Kat,
Kat.
how do we vote for you? What's your last name?
Yeah, we'll write in.
It's Smith.
Okay,
Oh.
Kat Smith for president.
All right.
Done.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going door to door for you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think Kat wants that.
That's exactly who you want to be president.
yeah.
You want the
Yes,
person
let's
who doesn't.
force them into presidency.
Exactly.
I've always thought that we should have like a nationwide lottery and somebody's picked and made to be president.
Oh my
'Cause
God.
I don't trust anybody who wants the job.
I get the thought process, but I'd be miserable if someone made me president.
Much better than career politicians.
Sorry, sounds like a you problem.
Okay,
You got to
all right.
do it.
Oh my God, this is a horrible idea.
It's literally like
I
jury
do not agree
duty.
with this idea. I do
It's
not
like jury
agree.
duty.
It's like
It's
jury
Press the
duty.
buzzer.
duty.
Press the buzzer. I don't agree.
Okay,
This totally turned into the opposite.
it did.
Well, Kat, we love you. Have
Yeah.
a fabulous day. Stay beautiful.
Thank you. You guys too. Thank
Awesome.
Your idea still stands
Yeah.
as an awesome idea.
Call
The original
anytime.
one, yes.
The stuff we added later,
Yeah.
nobody
Yeah,
can agree
yeah.
on.
Zach has got your celebrity stuff.
Ashton Kutcher actually revealed yesterday that apparently he had been battling with a pretty serious autoimmune disease. So I guess he said like 2 years ago, he got this super rare form of an autoimmune disease where it was affecting his vision. He said it knocked out his vision, knocked out his hearing, knocked out his equilibrium. So
Whoa.
he didn't know if he'd be able to ever see, hear, walk, talk, anything ever
Wow,
again.
that's horrifying.
Wow,
Yeah.
scary.
Can you imagine waking up to that?
It's so weird.
But he's better now, I guess, because he's talking about it, right?
Yeah, he said it took him like a year to be able to build it all back up after his immune system was able to fight it.
Wow.
And he was like, you don't really appreciate it until it's gone. And he was like, honestly, I was terrified. I didn't know if I was ever going to be able to do any of these things again. And I'm just lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's so
he
weird,
is.
that stuff, like the stuff that happened to Bieber. It's
Yeah.
like, that's just weird.
Sure. And this, it's so funny. Just a couple days ago, I was listening to a podcast and somebody mentioned Ashton Kutcher, and I'm like, boy, it's weird. We haven't seen or heard from him for like quite a while. That's why.
That's why. So apparently this like specific autoimmune disease that he had attacks like your veins and your arteries and your small capillaries. So it like narrows your blood vessels so that
Oh,
there's
my.
less blood flowing to
no.
those areas.
That's really scary.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
glad he's better.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah,
That's
so-
horrible.
Thankfully, he is doing much better. I guess he's on medication for
He's
it.
going to have to be. Yeah, it doesn't just go away.
Yeah, so he's on medication, which sounds like it's working if he's able
That's
to talk
good.
about it.
Good.
If you want to see all the details, there's a lot to it. You can actually like the river on Facebook and read all about it right there.
You remember a few weeks ago, I had my car hit on 840,
Yeah.
and I had to go through insurance.
You had
and
a
I
loaner, yeah.
had a loaner, and
for like a
You
month.
literally just got it back.
I finally got my car back last Wednesday, and I'm driving through some of the Sulphur Springs Road back in Murfreesboro, and a guy went through a stop sign at full speed and knocked my car exactly where it was injured last time.
Oh,
You're
no.
kidding.
So how many days had passed between the time they gave it to you brand spanking sparkly new?
I had it for about 4 days, and then it happened again in the same spot, and the guy didn't stop.
Oh, he just left.
He just kept
Oh,
going.
no.
So, in retrospect, probably not the wisest decision I made, but I chased him
no.
Okay.
Really?
because the car would still drive. And so, I'm driving it now until I get it, estimated and get a new loaner and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I chased him down the street and he stops at a dead end street, which I assume maybe was his house.
Okay.
He got out of a Ford Expedition. And
Which is a big car, and you drive for like a Maxima, which
yeah.
is
I mean,
sedan.
Not as big.
It was barreling through, so it's like I was making the turn as he just went through the stop sign.
Yeah.
And he didn't speak English, and he had no insurance. He started offering me money. He'd say, "How much?" I went, "That's not the way we do this."
It's not how it works.
Oh, no.
So I ended up talking to his son on the phone, who did speak English, and explained that he doesn't have any insurance. So, and then he just left. That wasn't his house. He just left.
Oh.
And so
Did you get a picture of him
Oh yeah,
and
I
his
got a
license
picture of
plate?
him and his license plate and a picture of the
good.
damage to my car, and then I kind of limped on back to my house and called the police so they could come file a report. Even though they don't, they didn't witness it as a crash, they will, file it as property damage
in paperwork.
Yeah.
and still go through insurance and everything. But I was just devastated. I'm going like, This didn't happen. I had the car back for 4 days.
It does stink.
It does suck. I will say, thankfully, you are okay.
Yeah, that's the most important part. It's just a car at the end of the day.
That's true.
Especially being hit by a car a lot bigger than yours.
Yeah.
While you're just strolling along. La, la, la. Wow, that stinks. That reminds me, my wife had some collision damage done once. And after she picked up the car, she went to Kroger and just parked and went in to get groceries. And as she was leaving, she got T-boned again.
Mm-hmm.
It was
happened to me 4 days apart as well.
Yo, these cars got bad juju. Get rid of it.
That's right.
Get rid of it.
The car is haunted.
It is devastating when it happens, though.
It
Because
does,
you're like, are you kidding? Like, is this really happening right now?
But it could have been much worse.
Yes.
So.
We're happy that you're okay.
Trending. Here's what's trending this morning with Woody and Jim on 107.5 The River.
Brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Okay, the researchers at the University of Michigan have decided to make us feel bad about all the things we do.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
They figured out how many minutes of your life you lose eating certain things.
Okay.
They say if you have bacon, it costs you 26 minutes of your life.
Worth it.
Yep.
Cheeseburger costs you about 9 minutes.
Fine.
Every soda you drink shortens your life by 12 minutes.
Wow.
But they say it's not all bad. You can rebound some of those minutes by eating like almonds.
Okay.
You can get back 26 minutes. Or if you have a banana. So just have your...
I love nanners.
It's balance.
Yeah, I got a banana. I got a
one
couple
right
bananas.
here.
I'm going to wrap it in bacon just so I break even.
Yeah.
I'm going to skip the bacon and live forever.
Zach, what you got?
So there's a dating expert and matchmaker named Luann who is saying basically what is the biggest turnoff for women on a date. So if you're going out this weekend or you're planning an upcoming date, this is the biggest turnoff. And she's saying that men who talk about themselves all night is the biggest turnoff for women on a date.
Yep.
You've got to at least appear to be interested.
Yeah,
pretend at least for a little while.
Mutual thing.
She also said that men that dominate the conversation, like if you do talk about yourself all night, that it shows a lack of confidence because you're basically trying to overcompensate.
Yeah. Are you convincing your date or yourself?
Mm.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So there's that. Just a heads up if you're going on a date anytime soon. Jim?
I think we all knew that there was a teacher shortage, especially after the last couple of years. A lot of people just retired and said, I can't do this anymore. It's been very difficult.
Pandemic was hard.
Yeah. In Metro, let's take a guess. How many certified teacher openings do they have available? Let's start with you, Zach.
163.
Woody.
215.
Oh, man.
Ricky.
I'm going to say 120.
Ricky is the closest without going over. They have 125 certified teacher openings. That's a
That's
lot.
still so much.
And the school year has just started. They need some bodies.
And it's not just Metro. Williamson County needs 100. Wilson, Rutherford, Sumner, Murray, and Robertson County all need between 45 and 70 teachers in each district. So.
That is wild.
And just more teachers are going to keep leaving because they're spreading them really thin right now.
Right, because the kids that are there now are just being crammed into everybody else's workload.
And it's sad for the kids because they don't deserve that.
They
Neither do the
deserve
teachers, but the kids, they deserve a school that makes them safe and comfortable, and they have the right teachers and education.
Well
It's
equipped.
hard.
Appreciate the teachers that are still
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Learn from your mistakes by not appreciating them before.
Exactly.
Retweet.
Give them an encouraging word.
Yeah. Everybody bring your teacher $1 today.
Yeah.
Weird thing happened over the weekend in Murfreesboro. A lot of people are talking about this. It's almost like you put yourself in their shoes. Like, would you stop?
Yeah.
Because there was a woman who was driving on I-24 and got off at Medical Center Parkway. And I guess she hit a curb and disabled her car.
Yeah.
And so she's there on the side of the road. A nice lady and her children stopped to see if they could help.
Yeah.
Right.
Just pulled up there and said, and as the lady who was driving the car with the kids in it got out to go check, the woman who had wrecked her car jumped into their minivan and started speeding away.
And drove off with the kids
with
inside.
2 kids in the back. There was a young kid and also an 18-year-old. And
That is terrifying.
And I guess they, confronted her about it. Says, hey, my mom's on the side of the road. You're taking our car. And I guess distracted her enough where she ran into a tree over by St. Thomas Hospital.
Okay.
Wow.
Is everybody?
Everybody
kids okay?
is okay.
Yeah, that's
and,
the first thought I
And the
just
whole
had.
family was reunited, and they were like, and they had to chase the woman through like the greenery area over by the hospital there. And,
Wild.
So they did capture her, and she's under arrest.
What kind of crazed person attacks like
Somebody who's stopping to help?
A good Samaritan.
Yeah.
I know that she didn't attack her, but basically
still
stole her car and her children.
then kidnapped her children.
And didn't know, obviously probably didn't know the children were in the car or didn't care.
Yeah, clearly didn't
Probably
care.
didn't care.
Yeah. So,
wow.
So luckily everything is okay. It could have ended much, much worse.
So I have these weird notes all over my house. They're sticky notes.
Are they notes of affirmation?
My wife doesn't. She doesn't remember stuff, so she writes herself notes to try to help, remember.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
But
you talking about this just made me remember that I forgot something that I should have wrote a note for.
See, you should have wrote a note to
Write
yourself.
a note.
See?
Wow.
This is just a learning moment for all of us.
So like a typical thing would be like I would walk into our bathroom, and our bathroom mirror would be a sticky note, and it would say like, haircut appointment Thursday at 2:00, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, okay, well, that's there to remind her so she doesn't forget about it. But then like weeks later will go by and that thing will still be up. And after a while I'd say, Jen, didn't that already happen? And she's like, oh yeah, I just forgot to take it down. So as her personal secretary, I start like taking notes down that are no longer
Someone's got to do it.
Yeah, right? And or else she's going to show up. She's going to forget she wrote the first note. She's going to see it like she saw it first. Yeah, she's going to go
Show
twice.
up on Thursday.
Yeah. So for now, almost 2 months, there's been a sticky note on our microwave, which is like used a lot in our house, right?
So it's impossible to not see it.
Yeah. And it's in her. She just like scribbled down real quick. It's in a yellow Post-it note. It says, "Tank top behind dryer."
Tank top?
Tank top behind dryer.
I actually know exactly what this means.
So why would you write a note that says tank top behind dryer?
Because there's a tank
There's
top
a tank
behind
top
the dryer.
behind the dryer.
Also,
Something
why
fell.
wouldn't you
Well, why
just
has it
get
been there for 2 months?
So is she planning on removing the tank top from behind the dryer?
I don't know, or maybe like she's just trying to, I don't know, capture the moment. And
Is it hard to get behind your dryer?
well, I mean, not hard enough that you couldn't like go out there with like a broom upside down
Or a coat
like,
hanger or
a
something.
coat hanger. It's in the
Pick it up,
washroom, so it's like there's coat hangers everywhere.
Okay.
You just get it.
Because I know my dryer back at my mom's, I used to drop things behind there all the time, and I'd have to think about, is it worth getting it?
Uh-huh.
Or do I just leave it there
Yeah.
in the graveyard of other things I've forgotten?
Write this off
Yeah.
to like
It's a loss.
the gods of lost clothes.
I'll buy another one, yeah.
Should I
And-
reach down into the tsunami of dryer lint?
Exactly. Because
Right.
it was just so hard to get back
Oh,
there.
yeah, I understand that.
Maybe this tank top will fit the guy from Best Buy who comes
To
to
replace
change
the
remove
dryer.
it,
the
yeah.
washer for the new one.
And they say, sorry, your your lint trap is full because of this tank top.
So I just figured maybe it was like really stuck behind there.
Yeah.
That sounds like the good explanation.
I'm trying here. I'm trying to help
But
your
for
wife
2
out.
months.
Well, do you think, like the haircut sticky note, that she's already got the tank top and just forgot to take the note down?
Well, that is an excellent point. I don't know which tank top it was because I could say, oh, yeah, I saw her wearing it the other day, but I don't know which one it is. So I guess today I'm going to have to go back behind the dryer and see if there's a tank top, and pull it out. Or if there's nothing there, take down the note.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess either way you're going to be taking down the note because if it's there, you got to take down the note. And if it's not, you should take it down.
Well, you could take the tank top out and put it
Just
on.
get rid of the note.
Don't you think she's going to be upset if I take down the
Yeah.
note? Because apparently
I don't think so. If there's
here's
nothing
the
there.
idea.
This was
apparently
my project.
She wants to remember it.
I say you bring the tank top from behind the dryer, and then you put a note back on the microwave that says, I got the tank top from behind the dryer.
There you go. Zach's got the winner.
Thanks for listening to and recommending the Woody and Jim Show podcast. Listen to Woody and Jim in real time every weekday morning on 107.5 The River, Nashville, or live on the iHeartRadio app.